Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barca Admirers for yet another video comprising all the latest news updates and transfers roundup regarding FC Barcelona. In this episode, we have covered some major updates regarding the upcoming Champions League fixture against Bayern Munich, as some players are expected to arrive fit in time while others are not. Meanwhile, President Joan Laporta has hit out at Javier Tebas after the aggressive comments made by him about the club yesterday, while the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho seems all set to make his return to the pitch very soon, along with many more such updates. So make sure to watch this video till the very end without skipping over any part. Now before we begin, a small shout out to OneFootball. If you are a football fan and want to stay updated about the plethora of latest news coming up in the vast world of football, then OneFootball is the best app for you. Be it the latest news updates, transfer rumors or update about club or international football, OneFootball has got it all covered. It is completely free to use and its biggest perk is that it gives you real-time match updates whenever a game is being played out, and whenever there's a major incident in the game, you will be notified by the app. You can select your favorite club and it will suggest you personalized articles. In my case, it's definitely Barcelona. Be it game statistics, current form of your team or individual performances of your players, you get it all. Laliga, Champions League, English Premier League, Serie A, World Cup, Bundesliga, League 1, MLS or AFC Champions League, everything you want, it's here. So go ahead, check it out. Link to download the app is given in the description of this video. To start off today's news roundup, Spanish news publication Mundo Deportivo reports that Barcelona and Ousmane Dembele's agents could meet on Tuesday to discuss the winger's contract renewal at the club. Moreover, there is also absolute confidence within the club that Ansu Fati will definitely stay at Barcelona. The youngster told Matthew Alemany that he wants to succeed at Barca, and that is why there is no doubt about his continuity. Moving on to the next news update, we have official confirmation by the club that Barca have vaccinated 99.9% of their professional athletes and 92% of their workers. For the next one, we move on to the Champions League updates. We have official confirmation by UEFA that Michael Oliver will be in charge of the game between Barcelona and Bayern Munich on Tuesday. Meanwhile, it has now been confirmed by reliable journalist Gerard Romero that Martin Braithwaite will be out for 3 to 4 months with an injury. According to the report of top-tier journalist Javi Miguel, Braithwaite left the training today with a lot of pain in his knee. He could have an affected patella, and if confirmed, his time off could be around 3 to 4 months. Right now, the club are performing some medical tests on Martin Braithwaite to determine the extent of his injury. According to yet another Spanish publication, Diario AS, Braithwaite actually wanted to force himself to reach the Bayern Munich game in time, but instead relapsed during the training. Cope reports that it will be determined by tomorrow whether Braithwaite has to undergo surgery or not. Spanish journalist Adrián Sánchez reports that as a consequence of all of this, Barcelona are now studying the possibility of registering Alex Collado due to Braithwaite's long-term injury. Reporting further on the same issue, Javi Miguel confirms that Luuk de Jong is likely to start alongside Memphis Depay against Bayern and not Felipe Coutinho. Jordi Alba will likely be available as well. As for Serginho Dest, it is difficult. Spanish publication Diario AS wrote a scathing report criticizing Barcelona's medical staff. They said that Barca's medical services are an absolute embarrassment at the moment. Last season, a total of 5 first-team players had relapse problems or a misdiagnosis. They include Fati, Coutinho, Piqué, Araujo and Pedri, and Braithwaite is now the first victim of the current season. Meanwhile, yet another Spanish news outlet Sport reports that Araujo will definitely start alongside Piqué, who is not yet 100% fit but will start anyway against Bayern Munich. As for the fullback situation, Jordi Alba is more likely to feature against Munich than Dest based on today's training session. Mundo Deportivo, however, wrote an article about Marc-Andre ter Stegen. They said that a year after the 8-2 loss, Barca need the best version of ter Stegen, who is presented with a golden opportunity to finally open the debate in Germany with Manuel Neuer. The report further states that Philippe Coutinho is fully recovered and could have his first minutes against his former team, with whom he achieved incredible heights during the 2019-2020 season. He has been spectacular in training, and with the lack of options in attack, he can get his first few minutes. Going to the next news update, we have the comments of Barcelona president Joan Laporta. In his most recent interview with top-tier journalist Edu Polo, he has full-on attacked Laliga president Javier Tebas. He said that Tebas has always had a twisted fascination with finding ways to damage Barca and our values. Instead of seeking peace and understanding, he is constantly looking for a fight. The Cults are well aware of his personality. Laporta also slammed Tebas for Messi's departure. He said that Tebas claims that Messi has not stayed at Barcelona, but he has been the major actor for whom he has not stayed due to his excessive enthusiasm and fair play and his ego. He said that what Tebas actually needs to do is to have a look into the matter, since other leagues have been more flexible with the financial fair play rules and have been able to retain the most important players. The man also asserted that what Barca will never do is allow Tebas to take over the club's rights, nor will we follow up on Mr. Tebas's personal ambitions, which include mortgaging the club's broadcasting rights for 50 years in order to make more money. For the next news update, journalist Tony Joan Marti reports that Ronald Koeman had requested for Nico and Gavi not to play more than 60 minutes with Barcelona B in their clash with Costa Brava. Speaking in the post-match interview after the third division game, Barca B manager Sergi Barjuan also confirmed that Gavi could have minutes on Tuesday against Bayern Munich, and the order of the club was that he only plays for 45 minutes. According to the report of top-tier journalist Albert Roger, Mathieu Alemany, Ramon Plains and Jordi Cruyff were all in the Johan Cruyff Stadium watching Barca B's match against Costa Brava yesterday. Ronald Koeman sent two of his assistant coaches, Henrik Larsson and Alfred Schroeder, to the game, but himself did not show up. Going to the next news update, we have the comments of manager Ronald Koeman himself. Speaking in his most recent interview with NOS, he confirmed that his relationship with Joan Laporta has definitely improved. But last week, there was something going on at the club of which he still does not approve. Laporta was suggesting that the manager does not have the full power over the squad. He thinks that the president spoke a little too much over there. Koeman continued saying that the president was not being wise at two moments, but then again he also corrected himself instantly. He also confirmed that both the parties are now in contact about a new contract. Thanks to Koeman, this club has a future. And being questioned if Barcelona was indeed in decline, Koeman said that sporting-wise, this club will always be good. The question is, can the club come back to the level of winning the Champions League and the Laliga year after year? At the moment, this is not the case. As expected, Koeman heaped praise on Pedri. He said that Pedri is a very clever player. He is a young man who listens and works hard and has a great future awaiting him. Mentally, he is very tough, because if he was not, then he would not have survived his very demanding last 12 months of his career. However, he also said that it's not just Pedri. There are still 4 or 5 players aged 18 or 19 who will be fantastic players for this club in the next 3 or 4 years. Commenting about Memphis Depay, Koeman said that Memphis fits well everywhere. He has developed enormously both as a football player and also as a person. He has a personality and he has shown that from day one at the club. Going to the next news update, Spanish publication Sport reports that Barcelona are looking for a new sponsor. Rakuten have made the conscious decision not to continue being linked to Barcelona. The club will not be short of options, however, although Messi's absence will surely take away some muscle from the club to be able to get a good contract. With that, we conclude today's news roundup. Now going to the transfer section, we have just one update so far. Catalunya Radio reports that Barcelona will sign someone in January. The main objective is Dani Olmo, but if it does not come, someone else will definitely arrive. Also reporting on the same issue, top-tier journalist Ronald Dominic confirms that Barca's number one priority is to sign Dani Olmo in January. However, if Olmo does not join, Barcelona will 100% go for another player in the winter window. The club has a budget of 60 million euros to spend. That's all the news we could collect for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, select all and enable all the YouTube app notifications. We have always been overly impressed by your response to our videos. So in this episode, we have decided to set a target of 550 likes. Please Qlers, help us reach our target on this episode as well. Now that's all we have for today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya.